Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. Here we are, the paints are mixed up. I've got my 30 by 40 canvas ready to go, all leveled. So we'll start with this nice blue. It's, I think it's Peacock Pearl. There we go, for dazzling metallics. Then I have 2 cups of white pearl to use in between the layers. And that's again, dazzling metallics. And then I have this blue, it's Americana, it's Calypso blue. Of course, ice blue, my favorite metallic. And then I decided to use rose gold. That's one of my favorite colors. I haven't used it in a while, but that was a folk art paint. And of course, my black dump paint is Artist Loft Soft Body Black. Now, all my paints are mixed the same. 1 part paint, 2 to 3 parts floetrol, Drizzle, Liquitex pouring medium, and water. Okay, here we are. Hello, hello. So yes, I'm going to use a colander again today. I sort of like the design patterns that it ends up creating. So I start with white on the bottom, and I'm going to start layering it with the darker colors first. Have it mix in there a little bit and a little bit of a contrast. And then this beautiful rose gold. Now I used almost all of it because I wanted it to be the highlight between the blue. Again, mixing some white in to lighten things up. And then the Calypso blue is another highly reactive blue from DecoArt's Americana brand, so I poured the whole cup in the middle there. Again, then the Peacock Pearl, just to kind of strengthen that blue. Once again, white. Look at the colors coming out of the colander, beautiful. And then the rest of the rose gold. And a little bit drizzle of white. And then we're going to mix the black paint. I'm going to make sure the paint is completely mixed and not settled any. And we'll get started here in just a second. So we're going to lift up the colander. Where'd Dwight go? Oh, there he is. Okay, you lift up the colander. Let's move it around, get as much paint out as I can. So as you can tell, it's going to be a blue painting today. And then we're going to pour the black. Here we go. Now the black is in a 24-ounce cup, and it's the same consistency of my paints, the colored paints. Okay, here we go. Back over the edge, back a little bit, bring it back over that edge, and then all the way down to the other end. As you can see on the edges, it's already starting to sell up, which means going to have a good reaction on this pour. Just moving it around like I always do to pop any bubbles and to open up any bubbles to let the paint underneath come through. Okay guys, I am going to pause here and I'm going to let you watch the rest of this on time lapse. Okay guys, here I am with the initial wet results. Beautiful colors. Look at the rose gold, how it just kind of circles around the negative space. I wasn't quite expecting that. It's beautiful. Yeah, a couple of things I want to comment on. Let me show you some up close. That rose gold really came through, which is nice. It's beautiful. But, you know, I'm critical of my own work, so I have some issue. I think the paints might have been a little thin. Up in this area up here, it actually doesn't look too bad, but the cells are nice and big, and that usually indicates that my dump paint was a little thinner. If it stays like this, perfect, right? It looks great. I don't think it's moving, because what you can usually tell if it's moving is if these are more elongated around the negative space. Sometimes it happens through here a little bit because of how the cells react and they push against the other cells and sort of stretch them out, which you can see like right here. See how that one's pushing into the edge, or the edge is pushing into that actually, as well as up through here. So it's interesting, sort of the, I don't know the right word to use. Is it physics? Chemistry? For sure it's chemistry. Wow. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, just having fun playing with my paints today. This is a large canvas. It's a 30 by 40 canvas. It's a level 1 Michaels canvas. It's not a gallery wrapped canvas, but I think I like those better because I think they don't warp, and like somebody said to me once before, you can then end up nicely framing them because the edges are thinner. Okay, I might do one again tomorrow. I have a 24 by 36 canvas to work on. I have tons of paints, tons and tons of paints, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at dwightpours@yahoo.com, or you can ask me a question in the notes below, and I'll do my best to get back with you and answer them as soon as I can. Okay, guys, take care. Talk to you soon.